It was a chilling night, the kind that seeps into your bones and freezes your very soul. Rain pelted down relentlessly, blurring the world outside my car window. I had been driving for hours, trying to escape the troubles that plagued my mind. But as I reached a desolate stretch of road, an eerie feeling crept over me. My heart thumped in my chest as a shadowy figure materialized from the darkness, tall and sinister, with eyes that glowed like embers. The creature stepped in front of my car, blocking my path. Panic surged through me, and before I could react, he lunged at my window. A vampire. A loud crash shattered the glass, and I screamed as shards of glass rained down around me. He was inside, his face inches from mine. A chilling smile spread across his lips. His voice crawled under my skin, inviting and terrifying at once. "You have a choice, mortal," he said, his words dripping with malice. "Embrace the night and all its darkness, or continue your mundane existence." I hesitated for a moment, torn between the allure of the unknown and the safety of my old life. But before I could make a decision, he sank his fangs into my neck. A surge of pain shot through me, and darkness enveloped my senses. When I awoke, disoriented and weak, I realized that I had been turned. The hunger gnawed at my insides, a maddening thirst that could only be quenched by blood. But it wasn't just physical torment. My mind was a battlefield of conflicting emotions. Every drop I drank marked a step further into damnation, but the yearning for more was insatiable. I was trapped in a relentless cycle of guilt and craving, my sanity hanging by a fragile thread. With each passing night, I discovered the true horror of my transformation. My mind had become a labyrinth of darkness. I was haunted by visions, twisted memories, and grotesque fantasies. My dreams turned into nightmares, and the line between reality and illusion blurred. The vampire within me reveled in the chaos, whispering malevolence into my thoughts, pushing me to indulge in my darkest desires. The city streets turned into my hunting ground, a theater of terror where I sought my prey. I moved with preternatural speed, stalking the unsuspecting, playing with their fears before striking. I watched the terror in their eyes as I drained them of life, unable to resist the sadistic pleasure it brought. The monster within me relished their pain, while the last vestiges of my humanity screamed in agony. I was now a prisoner of the night, hiding from the dawn's light like a coward. The days blurred into one another, a ceaseless repetition of darkness and isolation. My reflection was a stranger, a pale, hollow version of my former self. I was no longer the person I once knew, and the void in my soul grew deeper with every passing moment. I longed for the release of death. But as a vampire, I was cursed with immortality, a fate worse than any nightmare. My existence became a labyrinth of pain and torment, my sanity hanging by a thread. And as the centuries crawled by, I found myself wondering if darkness would ever release its grip on my wretched soul. So, dear reader, beware the allure of the night. For within its shadows lies a fate worse than death, a descent into a maelstrom of psychological horror and eternal damnation.